I've been in school for 2 weeks now. I don't know if you can tell by my demeanor and whole, thing going on here, but school is just fun. I fucking love school. It's just great. I mean, the switch to going back to school really sucked because the entire summer I was used to being really random and loud and running around, and then I had to immediately just switch over to being tied to the same desk for 7 hours a day, and it wasn't an easy switch. And I think my body was also physically rejecting it because I have these huge fucking muscle knots in my neck, and I also got a muscle knot on my lower back. Anytime I'm doing a physical activity and I squat down or something, you can catch me being my ass, oh fuck ass. I mean, I'm essentially an old man at this point. My knees crack, my neck cracks. Oh, oof, ow, my arthritis. Ooh. So the first few days of school had me pretty bummed, and I didn't even know why. I just thought it was something like some angsty teenager hormones type thing, because now that I'm a teenager, I have feelings. Ew, what the fuck? What am I, a fucking pussy? I have emotions? Man up, you fucking pussy. I fucking drink Jenkum and do crocodile all day. I don't have fucking emotion. But then I just kind of thought it over and came up with two main reasons for being bummed. The first one being that I felt like I was wasting my time in school. Everything's moving so slow in class. All the material is easy and school is just holding me back. A great example of that was actually my English class for the first few days. One of our first assignments in English was actually to watch the Lego movie trailer and identify what made it suspenseful. Wow, that's a really hard question you're asking me, Professor. I might as well just go grab my Dora the Explorer sippy cup and come back to you when I got the answer, because you really fucking bamboozled me. This is our last year before high school, and the important things we need to be doing to get prepared are watching kids movie trailers and identifying what make them spooky. And I just feel like I'm being fucking patronized. I mean, you're treating me like I'm a 12-year-old. I'll have you know, I'm a few days away from being 13. That's right, the wise old age of 13. So I'm quite knowledgeable about the world, and the second main thing that was making me bummed was social stuff. Because I'm sensitive on the inside, okay? I have feelings too, you don't call me names. I was feeling like I hadn't changed. I've been trying to be more honest with people and tell them what I truly think of them and give my honest opinion on things, but things like fake laughing and I'm just so used to that, and it's so automatic. But enough of me being a pussy and being all emotional and serious, because emotions, really, I drown out all my emotions with some good old fucking hard liquor. But all this stuff ties into a bigger thing that I wanted to talk about, which was an idea I got recently. And that idea was for me to try homeschooling. I know it sounds a bit rash, but it's actually, I mean, if I could do it right, then it could provide a lot of advantages. I mean, for example, with the whole, me feeling like I'm wasting my time thing, I could definitely go a lot faster because I'm working at my own pace, so I could I don't know how to articulate. I could hypothetically skip a grade. And with the whole social thing, I could avoid all the bad shit that happens in school socially, because people are really fucking each other in the ass. Oh, yeah. Metaphorically and, well, but, I get a lot of people who argue against me about homeschooling, and the main argument that I get is I need social interaction with my peers at school. See, I really like hanging out with people and having friends, but just the type of stuff that goes down at school is not really good and as constructive as people think it is. I mean, let me go to a homeschooling website, because they make the same argument. See, I kind of know what they mean, because what is important to learn from school in the beginning is all the fundamental stuff, like how to be nice to other people, having morals and values. Kids learn that very early on in school, and that stuff is good. But after that, you don't learn many other social rules, so the rest of social interaction you have just kind of goes downhill from there. I mean, apart from all the things that go wrong in school settings with all the bullying and all these kids who are getting anxiety and depression, there's some more, funny negative effects. See, parents really think that school is super constructive and kids need to go to school to learn how society works. And their thinking is really way too wishful. Because what I learned from middle school was how to appeal to other people and do what they want to fit in, and how to be really fucking insecure about myself. And also I learned memes, just really fucking edgy memes. Like back in 6th grade, it was all about that edgy shit, like calling people AIDS and making fun of cancer, and how 9/11 was just a joke. That's the constructive shit that the parents think we're learning, but we're really just learning how to call things fucking AIDS. But nowadays, all the kids are using the internet. Why do I sound like such a fucking old man when I say that? Everyone's using the internet, so whatever's trendy on the internet is what everyone's talking about in school. So what peers are really learning from each other is just some bullshit from the internet, which is not good. Like, I mean, that's why you got all these fucking kids running around screaming about how Jake Paul is the greatest thing that ever happened to fucking humanity. I think parents are really fucking failing at socializing their kids nowadays and making sure they're cultivating an interest, because none of the people I know have any, hobbies, interests, passions. When I ask people, their main hobbies are just sitting around watching YouTube and watching Netflix. You gotta make sure your kids aren't being like lazy all day and just not having taste in anything or having any knowledge culturally about the world. So parents, your role in all this is to cultivate your child's interest. But, on top of everything, the most important thing is that you should beat the shit out of your children. Parents aren't beating their children anymore. It used to be a normal thing to whip your child and smack them on the ass, but parents are, when you should really be beating the shit out of your children. I mean, it's the only thing that works. You can whip the gay away. If your kid's autistic, just grab the nearest chair and just fucking smack them over the head with it. Because, just to clarify, I didn't say all this to say I'm better than everybody else and that everyone sucks or anything, because I'm really targeting like the school system and shit here and the higher stuff that's going on. But I mean, people can do whatever they want and it's their own choice. So I'm just saying, like, I don't personally like it. I mean, they can do it, but this is just my own opinion. Doesn't make me better. Anyways, that's enough for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. I want to die. I'm tired.